guys, and welcome to today's video. So this is just gonna be a quick little video on how I apply my self tanner. So I don't really do anything special, but I have got some requests to do a video on how I apply my self tanner. So I guess I'm just gonna go through kind of how I do it, anything I do to prepare and all of that. Currently I've been using Loving Tan. I've tried like not every, but a lot of tanning brands, and I don't hate any of them. Honestly, for the most part, I usually just rotate through them. Like, I don't really have a favorite, but I think right now Loving Tan is my favorite. They have the regular, and then they have the 2-Hour Express, which I've been loving the dark 2-Hour Express. So I'm gonna use this one in this video. But for the most part, I feel like I haven't found a self tanner that I hated so far. So I can't really like give any like don't use this, but so far, I think Loving Tan right now is my current favorite. But yeah, I don't really have any like recommendations of what to stay away from for the most part. So I also do use their mitt. I think you could probably use any mitt. I don't think that it really needs to be specific to the company. I could be wrong, but I have used mitts from different companies for other tanners, and honestly it works fine, but I do highly recommend getting a mitt in general. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been using currently, and I'll just go into like the prep, I guess, the beforehand. So I actually don't really exfoliate beforehand unless like I'm really having an issue, but for the most part, like I don't really have dry skin on my body or anything like that, so I don't really feel the need to like exfoliate. I just go through, shave, use body wash and whatever, and I haven't really had much of an issue with like how it applies without exfoliating. But if you want to be extra safe, I would just exfoliate beforehand. And for me, I shower at least like a couple hours before I apply. You don't want to apply right after you shower because your pores are open. If you do take like a hot shower, your pores are very open and your body's just like warm and all of that, and it can sink into your pores and then you just don't get like a nice even look. So typically I would wait a little while before I apply it after I shower, but you do want to obviously have like smooth shaved skin to get the best results. So something to keep in mind, but I don't personally think exfoliating is like a do or die unless you do have different skin where maybe you do feel the need to exfoliate. But that is kind of it for like beforehand. I really don't do crazy prep for my self tanner. I use this like all the time. Honestly, I do it very frequently, so it's not something that I make a huge stink over. I just kind of do it. So besides showering and obviously shaving and all that beforehand, also something that you might want to do is add a little bit of moisturizer or like lotion to like your elbows, your wrists, anywhere that tan may really stick to, so like knees. I usually am not super careful with that, but I'm going to be in this video just kind of, I guess, show the best way to apply. I don't always do this. Sometimes I'm just like, screw it, I'm just going for it. But I do kind of want to give you guys like some tips that make it apply the best, I guess. I think that's kind of it for like in terms of prep. And then I'm gonna go and just show you guys kind of how I go about applying it. And also, one last thing, I actually most of the time sleep with it on, and yes, it does ruin my sheets, but I don't really care. But I don't usually shower. Like, what is this? Says it can be washed off after 2 hours, which I personally, like, I never really do that. I never like wait 2 or 3 hours and wash it off. I usually do it at night and then I just sleep in it. So I guess it kind of depends on the person, but personally I don't ever really follow those rules. I kind of just wear it all night and then I take a shower in the morning and rinse it off. So yeah, I think that's it in terms of like applying things. And comment down below if you have any questions that I didn't answer. I didn't really plan how to make this video, so I'm hoping that it makes some sense. Okay, so the lighting in my bathroom is not going to work, so I'm just gonna do it in my room. I put my mirror right here. And also my face makeup does not match my body at all because I was planning on doing my tanning so that my face now matches. So this is the lotion that I use, literally nothing special. And you just kind of want to take a tiny bit and apply it to anywhere that will stick. You can apply it like a little bit over your hands, on your knees a little bit. I'm no expert. This is kind of just like how I do it. I don't think I'm really the one to be telling you how. I'm gonna be using the dark today, and typically I start on my arms and I really don't know why. I usually go arms to chest to other arm to stomach, then legs and butt and all of that. So I'm just gonna show you guys arms and legs. So this is going to be the before. Oh, also the back. I always have Anthony do my back. I know that they sell like sticks that you can use to put the mitt on and do your own back. So if you live alone, I recommend that. but I usually just have Anthony do mine. Yeah, so this is the before. Okay, so I usually just do my arm in one full pump, but this does kind of dry quickly, so that's what it looks like. You're gonna see immediate color, so it does kind of dry or like seep in on the quicker side, so you might want to do half and half, but I personally just go for it. So I kind of go over like my whole arm, and then once I have most of it wiped in, I'll go over my elbow and then just like bring it onto my hands a little bit and just like lightly do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other arm, and then I'll just do legs to show you guys that, and then that'll kind of be it. This does obviously have immediate color. Some are not going to be so dark. And then I honestly just kind of take this and just drag it like everywhere to kind of get the excess off. Okay, so I just did my chest and stomach off camera, but for legs, I do one half at a time. So I usually start with the bottom half, and again, same thing kind of goes for the arms. I get the majority of the tan off onto like my whole leg. Then I kind of go down to my feet, carefully go over lightly over the knee. I use like 2 pumps for my upper leg. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, but there is already a difference in this being tanned and this not. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other leg. After, and this is literally just like 2 minutes later. I did not do my back. I'm gonna have Anthony do it later. Of course, it darkens over the span of a few hours. So yeah, that's kind of it for my self-tanning routine. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. Comment down below if you did, and let me know what other videos you guys want to see in the future. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.